Ciao, Caterina here. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making my Italian gelato. It's absolutely delicious. My honey's golfing buddy, who does not like gelato, loves this one. And also we're going to be making a tri-color gnocchi. Now let's get started. Okay, you're going to need 1 cup of cream. Now to the cream I'm going to add 2 cups of full fat milk, and keep your stove at a medium heat for now. In a separate bowl I'm going to put 1 cup of full fat milk, 1 cup of sugar, granulated sugar. Now I make my own vanilla and it's so easy. I put 30 vanilla beans in here, filled it up with vodka, and I made this one February 2019. If you do decide to make it for yourself, you really need to leave it for 6 months before you'll get vanilla extract. And it's wonderful. You'll have it forever and you can top it off. So for my vanilla ice cream, I am going to use a whole vanilla bean, and what I'm going to do is cut the bottom. Because it's been submerged in the vodka, all the seeds are wonderfully loose, so I don't have to cut or do any scraping. Watch what happens. It all comes down. See? Isn't that great? Now don't throw this out. Cut it in half and put it in sugar, and you'll have vanilla sugar. You see how you can see the vanilla seeds? That is going to bring such wonderful flavor to the gelato. A pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Okay, this is at a really wonderful simmer, you can see. Now I'm going to add the mixture. And I switched to a wooden spoon because when the gelato is ready, it should cut the back of the spoon. Here's my jar of vanilla sugar that you can use for desserts, on top of desserts. You can use in your coffee, tea, whatever. It's a shame to throw out a perfectly good vanilla bean. So I just cut it in half. I cut it in little pieces. I throw it in the sugar and give it a good shake. And before you know it, you have wonderful vanilla sugar. You can see how it's bubbling and thickening, but it has to cook just for a little bit longer. But don't leave it, continue to stir. I just wanted to tell you a story about my honey's golfing buddy. His name is Tony. And Tony was here not too long ago with his beautiful wife. And I had served this vanilla ice cream. And he said, "Oh, no, thank you. I don't like ice cream," he said. And his wife, Mary, she went up and picked up a bowl of my vanilla ice cream and sat down. He looked at her and he said, "Let me just try it." He grabbed her bowl and started eating. "Oh my gosh, this is so good, so good. I don't like ice cream, but this is so good." Mary grabbed the vanilla ice cream back and said to him, "Go get your own." So what I'm trying to tell you is this is a wonderful recipe. Okay, it looks like it's ready, and this is how you test it. With the spoon, you see the spoon, and then you just go, if you can make that line, means it's ready. So I'm going to turn off the stove. Took it off the stove. It's here, and now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of liquid pectin. You can get this anywhere now. It's very important that after you add the liquid pectin, you really need to give it a really good mix. Just keep mixing and mixing for at least a couple of minutes. Okay, now this has to cool down to room temperature. it'll take about 2 hours. After the 2 hours, then it needs to be refrigerated for 24 hours. I have another one prepared that I prepared yesterday in the refrigerator, so I'm going to go and get that gelato. For this recipe, you really do need a gelato maker. I know they're a little bit expensive, but you know what? I enjoy it so much, and I make my own gelato. If you're going to continue to make gelato, it's worth it to get this machine. Before I add the gelato, I'm going to push gelato, and I'm going to let it turn so that none of the ice cream will stick to the bottom. And here's the gelato that exactly what I did today. I prepared it yesterday. So I'm just going to pour it in. My gelato's make is working away, so I'm not going to pay any attention to it. This is where the Italian gelato comes in. For the green of the flag, I'm going to use pistachios, but I'm going to just chop them up a little bit. Here I have about half a cup of pistachios. Just check it out. Oh, a little more. This is what I like this. The red, I have my red cherry sauce. So I have red, white, and green. That's what I meant by my Italian gelato. Now the container, I prefer glass containers for gelato. It should be in the freezer. So when you pull it out to put your gelato inside the container should be frozen. This way it won't melt. Okay, I just want to show you how it becomes gelato. See that? Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. It's ready. I'm just going to taste it. Quality control. You're right, Tony. It's delicious. Just going to add a little bit of the cherry sauce while it's mixing in here. Just a little bit. Look at that. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Okay, it's ready. Okay, so my gelato is in here. I have my red cherries, the red, and I have the green pistachios. My Italian gelato is ready. Now it has to go in the freezer for 2 hours, and then we're gonna have a taste. So my red, white, and green Italian gelato is ready for Sunday for the Euro Cup. And I wish Italy all the luck in the world. Now I am going to try my gelato. Absolutely wonderful. You really need to make this for your family. The gnocchi. I know you'll all be watching on Sunday. I hope you'll enjoy your day with your family. And it's Caterina from My Home to Yours.